Meet the Flintstones, they're the monotonic family. From the around the bedrock, they're a place right out of history. Let's ride with the family down the street, through the courtesy of President. When you're with the Flintstones, have a yabba dabba do time, a dabba do time, we'll have a gay old time.
All right, who's ready to have a gay old time tonight here? I know I am. We are on week 8. It is starting to get hot in here, guys. I am back from vacation, not fresh off. I did take a week off from Sotla last week. I didn't have any creative ideas to talk about for this, so I was just going to simply do the matchups and just give you my take. So I'm going to get on with them. So the first one here is myself versus Moan. This is going to be a big matchup here. Moan's the number 2 right now in the standings. I am number 4. Big matchup here. Moan might secure the 2 seed already if he wins this. However, normally under these normal circumstances, I would have Moan in this matchup, but I am going to go with me because Cooper and Carr are going into Buffalo, and I don't think it's going to be an easy matchup for him. That's it. It's just going to be me running because I think I have a lot of good matchups this week, and I'm picking me. Wilma! So, next matchup, Scott and Alex. Now, oh, thank you. That's better. So we got Scott and we got Webster. Let me just say, the only way the Webster is going to win this matchup is it's going to take a big surprise in the wide receiver department. I think that's where the big discrepancy here is between those two guys. Scott's wide receivers are much stronger than Alex's. It is possible Alex does have the upset, just like anything. This is fantasy football, but I do think that Scott is going to take this matchup against Alex and essentially crumble his playoff hopes for this year. Next matchup, what do we got? Sam and Derek. I almost didn't even look at this matchup, to be honest with you. Derek does have the stud wide receivers, but other than that, his running back team is really shaky. I don't like it. I would love to see, I think the rest of the league would agree with me, Sam is undefeated at 7-0. We'd all love to see Derek come up with the upset. I think we're all pulling for him, but realistically, if we're talking about making our picks, we're all going with Sam, I think. Stud versus Pembroke. Pembroke's had a ton of missing players. He's got bye weeks, an injury, or a suspension with Marshawn Lynch. Not that he's done anything this year anyway. So I'm actually going to go with Stud here. He's got a 4-game losing streak. He's finally going to crush it. And I think the difference here is the Kansas City defense. I think they're going to roll away all over on top of the Denver Broncos. He's going to get a lot of points from there. And I think Stud finally gets out of the slump here and gets a win. And Pembroke falls in this one, just based on the circumstances of the week. Nick and Kyle. Kyle's running backs are going to get crushed. And you know what? This might be the first time I've ever said this, but I think Nick is going to be a relevant team in the league. He's been on the bottom perpetually every single year. We're on to week 8, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a winning record right now. He might be several games over 500 after this week, and I don't think I've ever said that before, but congrats to Nick. He certainly deserved it after beating me last week with a huge week, and I think he's going to keep it going against Kyle. Now, all good things. As we've just talked about, we got to go on the other side here, and I got the Toilet Bowl game of the week. Here, we've got Zuck and Kevin. I think these are two terrible teams. Let's see, Zuck's got terrible matchups. But then I wanted to go pick Kevin. Kevin's got 3 guys. He's with zeros on the bench. He's got both running backs he's got to replace. Nearly impossible in a 12-team league. Also, his starting wide receiver, Terrell Pryor, isn't even the starting wide receiver on his own team. Not even the top 2. Nope. Got Josh Doxson, and you got Jamison Crowder, and he's number 3. He doesn't even start anymore. So, I don't know what he thinks is going to happen. Feels bad. I guess I don't know if I'll make a suggestion, but there's better wide receivers available to start. So, might be a record here, the shortest Shortest video I've ever done. You like my costume? Elia made this for me. I'm going as Fred Flintstone if you didn't already get it by now. It is beautiful. And I love her to death. Elia. So, that is going to rock our week. I'm hoping for Kenny Stills to dominate tonight because we've got Devontae Parker declared out. I think he's going to have a big game. And hopefully it brings me into a strong weekend with a good start because we all know how much it sucks to have a matchup and either get destroyed by him or have him lay an egg on your team. So, cheers, everybody, to a good week 8, and we'll have a gay old time, right? Yabba dabba doo!
We'll have a do time. We'll have a gay old